How's it going, you guys? AZ Plyo 21 back again with another episode of our UFC Save and WMMA 5. And here today it is UFC Fight Night GAMROT versus Oliveira 2. It is a rematch apparently between GAMROT and Oliveira in the 155 division. Number 2 and number 9 ranked lightweight fighters in the world going at it. Also got Frank Mir taking on Stipe in the co-main event. We are making our way towards UFC 293 Till versus Edwards. Four title fights on that pay-per-view card. It is bound to be a good one. Also got the return of Cyborg to the UFC as well, live from London. That should be a good one. Appreciate you guys as always. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you're thinking about the save. We're a good like 177 or 75 episodes in. Not sure how long it's gonna go, but I'm excited for it. So let's go ahead and kick off GAMROT and Oliveira. Taking place in Eastern Africa of all places. UFC actually said that they're going to be going to Africa to do a fight card there at some point in 2022, so that's kind of exciting, especially for the guys like Usman, Adesanya, and Ngannou. Maybe they can have title fights over there. AJ Johnston taking on Alex Morono. Now Morono in real life just got a big win over Cowboy. Oh my God, why can't I remember his name? Cowboy Cerrone. And Morono gets a win here today. I don't know why that took that long for me to remember. Maybe I'm losing some memory or something like that. Gary Tonan taking on Stephen Braveheart Ray in the 155 division. And it's Gary Tonan, 10-1, but he's now 11-1, 4-1 in the UFC after a submission over Braveheart Ray. Don Madge taking on G.A. Bin in the lightweight division. And Bin gets the win via knockout in round number 1. Gilbert Melendez taking on Tyler Diamond. Melendez, and veteran of the Octagon, taking on a very good prospect in Tyler Diamond. And Diamond gets the unanimous decision victory. He is now 4-1 in his UFC career. Hoping that Tyler Diamond can get a little bit better. Definitely one to look out for. And he's only 27 years old. Good prospect for the future. Kyu Sung Kim taking on Odie Osborne in the bantamweight division, and it is Kyu Sung Kim getting the win here today by majority decision, and he wants to face off with Corey Tate next. DeMarte Pena taking on Joey Gomez, also in the 135 division, and DeMarte Pena gets the win via knockout, but this guy has 3 no contests. No contest against Cole Smith, and then Jack Shore, and then he failed, I think, after that one. I'm not 100% sure. So we'll have to see if he passes any drug tests, but a win today for DeMarte Pena. Brian Boom Kelleher missed weight at 135, so he'll be moving back up to 145. He takes on King Gad of One Championship lore. Was in WEC, got 3 straight wins. I said, all right, come on down. And King Gad knocks out Brian Kelleher, who I believe is on 3 straight losses. So he might just be letting him go after this. Interesting. Manji Kolakar, who got a win over Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I don't know if it was her last fight. No, but she's on 3 straight wins. Araujo, Jędrzejczyk, and McEwen. Not even ranked as she takes on Sabina Masso. And Sabina Masso, unanimous decision victory over Manji Kolakar. Masso now 7-3 in her UFC career, and she is not ranked either. A lot of girls going around in these divisions. That's not a very good phrase, but nonetheless. Mei Rong Hu in the last prelim taking on Asha Roka in the straw weight division, and it's Mei Rong Hu getting the win knockout with 2 seconds left to go in the first round. 2-0 in her short UFC career thus far. Moving on to the main card, Bryce Thug Nasty Mitchell taking on Jung Young Lee in the 145 division. Lee is 4-1. Mitchell, on the other hand, is 6-2, number 24 in the featherweight division. He is ranked, and not for long, perhaps, as Jung Young Lee knocks out Bryce Mitchell in the second round. Ryan Superman Spann taking on Modestas Bukauskas in the light heavyweight division. Spann a big favorite against Bukauskas, but Bukauskas knocks out Ryan Spann in round number 1. And Bukauskas now on a 4-fight winning streak, and he just beat a ranked fighter, I believe. So he might be ranked after that win. Spann, not sure what's going to happen with him. Alex Perez taking on Alexander Pantoja. A big fight in the flyweight division. Pantoja, number 9. Alex Perez, number 7. Top 10 battle between these flyweights. And it's Alexander Pantoja with the unanimous decision victory here today. And he wants to fight Eric Shelton. He has a fight with Inoue coming up. Moving on, it's Marina Rodriguez taking on Natalia Silva in the 115 division. Silva taking this fight on short notice. Rodriguez in the top 14. But Natalia Silva getting it done on short notice in round number 2. A TKO victory for her with her 21st of her career. Co-main event time as Frank Mir takes on Stipe Miocic in the heavyweight division. Frank Mir, I mean, got his way up to number 10 in the world. Wins over Rosenstrike and Shafroth. But, I mean, he's only lost 1 in his last 7 fights. So he's having himself a good time back in the UFC. Stipe, on the other hand, 40 years of age, number 11 in the division, coming off a loss to Francis Ngannou. Before that, a no contest with Alistair Overeem. Win over Todd Duffy. Kind of a mixed bag for Stipe after he lost the title. Co-main event time, and Frank Mir knocks out Stipe Miocic at 44 years of age, despite being more of a submission guy. That is very interesting. And he does not retire either. So Mir just climbing up the rankings at such an old age here in the heavyweight division. And we arrive at our main event of the evening. MATEUSZ Gamrot and Charles de Bronx Oliveira. Of course, the lightweight champion in real life, Oliveira. He's coming off 2 straight wins. Mairbek Taisimov and Paul Felder. On the other side, you have Gamrot, who was in that super lightweight Grand Prix. Lost to Mike Perry. You can see he already has a win over Oliveira. And then got a big win over Gavin Hughes. It's our main event. Gamrot is the odds-on favorite. Let's get right into it. Your referee is Dan Mergliata, and we are underway. Fighters a little respectful, touching gloves. Gamrot wants to be a little bit more aggressive. He's a wrestler going up against a jiu-jitsu guy. I was there live for that fight in Houston, watching Oliveira beat Michael Chandler. Knocked him out in the 2nd round after a very, very entertaining 1st round. Oliveira wants to drag it out. Attempt doesn't work. 1 minute of the round remaining. Oliveira stuck with his back against the cage. Not much going on in round number 1. Looks like it might have gone to Gamrot, and it does. Come together for the clinch. Showing his ability to grind down opponent. Exchange close quarters punches. Oliveira tears a hard foot stomp. Restarting them. Not much going on. Gamrot, the aggressor, going for a slam, and he gets it. Oliveira pulls guard. Now, Oliveira can probably be dangerous from his back using his jiu-jitsu, but it looks like Gamrot's just peppering him with strikes to end round 2. Probably took the 2nd round as well. Round 3 now underway. I don't know if any music's playing. Nope. Music is playing at all. Alright, see there? Alright, cool. Sorry about that. Gotta get some music in there. Halfway point of the round, Gamrot keeping Oliveira guessing. Firing off a few punches in his guard. Sorry about that. Did not have any music going the entire time, but here we are in the main event. Clinch position. Gamrot, the aggressor, as round 3 looks to come to an end. But before that, a big slam to end round 3. And Gamrot is up 3 rounds to nothing. Oliveira's going to need a stoppage, it looks like, in order to get a win here today. Gamrot going for a suplex, and he gets it. Oliveira pulls guard. Gamrot trying to pass guard. He passes it. Scramble coming out. Gamrot looks to guess past guard. Driving him up to the cage. Vicious foot stomp. Halfway through round number 4, and it looks like Gamrot's taking this. Doesn't look like much of a fight from Oliveira. Controlling Oliveira the entire time. Round 4 comes to an end, and Oliveira needs to get something going. Gamrot shoots for a takedown, and he's too much for Oliveira. Looks like he's going to win this one with ease. More like a 50-45 over a top 10 opponent. Looking very good for Gamrot as he tries to set himself up for a title shot in the near future. Some frustration now coming from Oliveira. Was not able to get anything, going for a takedown again. And that's a numerous takedowns already from Gamrot here today. Fight comes to an end. Judges scores. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45 for your winner by unanimous decision. MATEUSZ GAMROT. A big win in the main event here today for GAMROT. In the top 10 in the lightweight division. We'll see what is fight of the night. Poor fight in the main event. That's not very good. Let's see here. Let's give it to... a great fight that went any longer. It does not look like. We'll give it to Morono and... oh, no, never mind. That was only good. Screw it. We'll give it to Mir and Stipe. Let's see. Any quick stoppages? We'll give Pena and King Gad. That's it. $480,000 profit. Mir, GAMROT, and Stipe, the highest paid fighters on the card. You already know the deal. We're going to update our rankings and take a look at what is next. And what is next is the next pay-per-view. And other than that, we got a couple of other things in store. I'm going to try to think about looking forward to the 195 division. You know, maybe doing some kind of tournament, kind of like I did for the 165 division. Because we already know that that fight's happening. It's going to be Lee and McKee for the title. After that, I'm not sure what's going to happen with the super lightweight, you know, division, but it's going to be interesting. I'll tell you that. And also, I recently downloaded the new mod, the new update for the database for the Modern Warriors, and I've kind of already started doing a PFL save. So I might start streaming that. Because I'm doing it the exact same way that PFL is doing it, the only difference is I've had to change some of the settings to allow for me to properly schedule the fights in the way that I want to do it, because guys are going to have to recuperate after fights and stuff like that. And I want for it to not be a factor, honestly. I want for me to just be able to be like, okay, yeah, you got knocked out. You got to be back in 2 months, you know, that kind of thing. Whereas normally, if they get knocked out, it's like 4, 5, 6 months that they're going to be gone. So I don't want that. So that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid with me tinkering with the settings. All right, let's go and update our rankings here. Frank Mir into the top 3 at heavyweight. Wow. Maybe Pavlovich and Mir is the fight to make. Huh. I mean, Mir does not have a lot of time left. Mir versus Jones could be very interesting. What is he thinking about for retirement? Definitely something I'm seriously considering. Interesting. We'll have to see. Stipe moves down to number 15. Light heavyweight. Bukauskas in at number 22. Span down to number 24. Nothing at middleweight or welterweight. At lightweight, Oliveira moves down to number 8. GAMROT still there at number 2. And GAMROT, Poirier versus Hughes. I mean, who's GAMROT beaten? Hughes and Oliveira? Yeah. Yeah, because I'm doing Poirier versus Hughes anyways. So GAMROT is next in line for the lightweight championship. So congrats to him. GAMROT is now the #1 contender for the lightweight championship. Congrats to him. Featherweight, Combs Ekpo back in there. Congrats. Nothing at bantamweight. Flyweight, Perez moves down. Pantoja moves down despite winning, I think. Yeah, that is very weird. Okay. Featherweight, nothing going on. Nothing at bantamweight or flyweight. At strawweight, Marina Rodriguez moves down a bit. Who moves up? And Silva moves up as well. The next time I see you guys will be for UFC 293 Till versus Edwards. That is a big pay-per-view card. You'll probably be able to watch me live stream it, because as I'm recording this right now, I'm actually going to be live streaming this in about 10 minutes or so. So follow the link down in the description below if you want to, you know, follow my Twitch channel. Also, my Twitter's down there as well. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys as always, and I will see you at the fights.